What's happening, everyone? We're back with some sap, and I got a crazy ranked versus match for you all today. We hit the most glorious pivot you'll ever encounter. We go from 0 gold to the maximum 30 gold in seconds using just a goldfish. At the end of the turn, the goldfish will increase its own sell value, and leveling it up will increase its sell value even further. Now, getting the goldfish sell value to 30 gold is extremely tough. You typically don't have enough turns to get it that high, and even at max level, it would take the goldfish 9 turns to generate max gold, since it would sell for 3 from it being a level 3 plus the additional 27 gold it generated. So getting it maxed out while still trying to stay alive in this 8-person versus match is going to be a challenge. Getting extremely lucky and finding goldfish early on certainly helps. But will that be enough to come out on top? And if you would be so kind, go ahead, that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll get into the match. And if you didn't know, if you're new to the game, famous YouTuber and streamer Ludwig Ogren actually voices the goldfish in this game. I'm pretty sure he's the only celebrity or internet personality that actually has a voice role in the game. Everything else is just random, I guess. Maybe the developers make the noises, but the goldfish actually has 5 variations of sounds it can make when it's played on the field. Every other pet has one. So goldfish is kind of special in that way. And I'm not too good to give it a bacon on turn 3. I mean, it has 1 attack in its base stats, so getting it to a 3-5, not too shabby. We'll save the stork just in case we want to play it onto the field. And if there's seahorse in the pack, you want to leave the ant in the middle or the upper 2 slots, because if you have it in the back 2 slots, it's going to get messed up by the seahorse and you won't get the 1/1 buff. So a little bit of a pro strat for you guys there to win in the margins. And we'll buy another bacon. So now our goldfish is a 5-5, not bad at all. And I think I give up on the stork. We're just going to play the cupcake to win the round. And now we're just looking for level ups. We find an ant and another ant, but I greeted and I didn't grab them. But we do find a cockroach, so we will get a level up and we will get an early tier 4 next turn. And I do believe we win here against Gungan Rights. But Gungan Rights is going to be the top 2 in this arena run. We are going to duel in the end of this, but we'll get the level up here. We'll grab a penguin. Penguin is a pretty good scaler. In this weekly pack, the best scaling is probably going to be monkey or husky, but we'll take a penguin at the moment. And we're going to give it a croissant because the penguin base stats 1-3, the 1 attack really makes it useless in battle. So we want to quickly give it a croissant so it can at least trade eventually once its attack gets a little bit buffed. So it's not helpless out in the field there, you know? Gotta give it some help. And I do believe we draw here. No, we win here, thankfully. And heading into turn 6, we're gonna level up our goldfish. We find 3 of them in the shop. We had 1 frozen, but I'm thinking about leveling up, or if I want to save the level up, but I'm gonna have to use a lot of gold. And yeah, I'm putting it here. So now I'm thinking about gecko or bison, but really none of them really work with the team that I have at the moment. So we're just gonna roll, and we roll into 3 giraffes. Amazing. Maybe a little bit too late for the giraffes, but if you roll into 3 of them, that's a free tier 5 level up on the next turn. So why not take it? Some good stats. And I think actually Gabriel here is gonna hand us our first L. So good job, gamer. You have gotten me. So we take our first L. We're going to be in 4 hearts now. But now the fun begins. Well, maybe not just yet. But we're going to get a level up. We're going to get a tier 5. We're going to sell this ant. Not doing much. Funnily enough, I feel like every weekly pack has a pill. But this weekly didn't have pill. So it's a nice change of pace. And I'm thinking about what I want to do. We can either take the stonefish or the lion. I'm going to go ahead and take the lion because I think at this point I'm trying to go for the goldfish max out. I have it at level 2 with 1 experience where we need 2 more. And at this point, I've never gotten it before. I haven't seen people get it much. So I'm like, hey, why not try to go for the max out goldfish? We win there, heading into turn 8, and we find more goldfish. I think we find, yeah, we get it to level 3. We get a turkey and scorpion on a level up, and I'm thinking about it. Maybe the scorpion could be good on the team, but I think I decide not to because I do have the lion, and the lion will only work if it's the highest tier. So going forward, if I want the lion's ability to trigger, everything in the squad has to be tier 4 or lower. So the penguin is going to be mightily important to scale our team going forward if I decide the lion's going to stick around. Get the W there, the donkey stood no chance. And we're going to just level up this penguin. We're not going to think too much about it. Well, maybe I do think about it in real time, but yeah. Can't take the warthog or the tapir because, again, the lion has to be the highest tiered pet. But we'll go ahead and use the remaining 3 gold to roll. We find a chocolate in the shop, so we'll end turn there. And our team is not the best, but this lion will go a long way. Our team has pretty good stats. Scary team here. I think Gabriel is actually going to hand me another L. So this guy is the bane of my existence. We actually kind of come close there, not going to lie. But here we go. And this turn I kind of mess up. I roll a ton. I think I roll like 4 times. But luckily I luck out here on the final roll, because I find a lion, so I can go ahead and get it to level 2. So now its stats will get doubled. So now, let's see what it gets to. So we get the penguin buff there. So now it's a 14-14. It'll be a 28-28 because it doubles its stats. And his lion doesn't activate because he has a monkey on the squad. So a little bit of a choke there from our opponent. But on turn 11, we're going to go ahead, play this penguin. And I think we find a chocolate in the shop. We're going to think about it a bit. No need to get the lion to level 3. Think about a pizza, but I don't. And there's a chocolate. We'll save it and we'll just play it. So now we need 1 more experience for our penguin to get to level 3, and we'll get more buffs. But our goldfish, putting in a lot of work. It's a huge value at this point. I'm not sure what it is at this point. But now our lion is a 30-30. Go ahead, we get our lick back against Gabriel. Now that our lion is level 2. We have a chocolate in the shop, so we're going to go ahead, level 3 our penguin. And I decided to have the giraffe buff the penguin because I realized that the goldfish is going to be sold at one point. So maybe we shouldn't be giving it stats. At 2020, it's pretty good, so it really doesn't need more stats than it already has. And I can't believe this cockroach is still on the squad, man. How did this thing get here all the way? I'm not sure. I'm just happy the penguin didn't hit it there. It would have been nice to hit the giraffe and the lion. But the lion only needs to get to 25-25 in order to get to 50-50. And I thought I was going to lose here, but 2 scorpions, a little bit scary, but somehow still managed to win there. And I think now I'm gonna, because I'm limited in scaling, I think I'm gonna pick up this penguin and try to get another penguin going. So we finally sell our cockroach on turn 13. And I think I buy this pizza and call it a day, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I am not mistaken. And this goldfish 25-25, our lion 23-23, only needs 2 more, or 24-24 now. It only needs 1 more stat to become a 50-50 when its ability triggers. And Gungan Rights here almost takes it out. Scary, what's it called? Crab there. And I think I purposely sell a bunch of my squad because I'm not trying to win here. I really want the goldfish to max out its stats to 30, not stats, the gold counter 30-30. So I sell my team. I'm trying to lose here. We'll save a chocolate. And it's just me and Gungan Rights now. So we'll save a penguin. Even though I just sold a penguin, I probably didn't have to sell that penguin if I'm being honest. But I didn't want to take any chances. I really wanted to win, or I really want to lose. And I think I do lose here. Yeah, the crab is just too much for me to handle. And now the fun begins. This is the swing turn. This is when we sell the goldfish And we don't want to sell it just yet. We want to sell it once we spend all of our gold. So I think we just roll and look for, maybe save this steak, maybe look for more penguins, maybe save this hawk. The hawk will actually come in handy. So now we'll sell the goldfish for 31 gold, but sadly it's only maxed out to 30, the gold shop. But I take a peep at their team. We're gonna give the level 3 penguin a steak, and they actually have a tiger in the 3rd slot with 4 health. So we'll play a hawk in the middle of the slot, kill that tiger. So now the snake on their team won't be able to get extra triggers. And we want to give this penguin in the top enough attack power to trade with a 50 health bison. So it has 48. The steak provides 20 attack extra, so right now we're at 47 attack. So I'm trying to think, maybe should have bought that bacon, but there's a cupcake. We'll think about it, maybe. I think, yeah, we play the cupcake here, or we'll play the puppy. We'll give the weakness, which will help us out a lot. And I think I go ahead and play the cupcake. I almost ran out of time there, but thankfully I used all 30 of the gold. We snipe the tiger. Beautiful theory crafting there. We take the W. And can I get this done? Can I get the max goldfish, the ultimate pivot in Super Auto Pets? We'll give our penguin a steak. I think we roll into another steak, if I'm not mistaken here. Let's see. I'm taking so long. I'm like trying not to choke. Yeah, we roll into a steak. And fuck it, man. We'll sell our puppy and bring in an anteater for that 1 extra attack. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. And our opponent actually rearranges their team, but it actually doesn't matter. We're gonna take the W there. So I complete the goldfish pivot. Anyways, guys, if you want more Super Auto Pets, subscribe to the channel. And hey, go ahead and watch one of these videos if you want more. Peace.